Hello, everyone. Welcome to our class. I'm Emily, and today we're going to discuss something very important: jobs and careers.
Hi there, I'm Mark, and I'm excited to talk about this topic with Emily today. Jobs are such an interesting subject because everyone needs one, right?
That's absolutely right, Mark. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you.
Yes, and please share this with anyone who is learning English. Now, Emily, let's start with a basic question. What makes a good job?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. I think a good job is one where you feel happy and useful. For me, money is important, but it's not everything. What do you think, Mark?
I agree completely. A good job should make you excited to wake up in the morning. My cousin is a nurse, and she always says she loves helping patients feel better.
That's beautiful. Nurses do such important work. Speaking of jobs, let's talk about some popular ones. Mark, what job do many young people want these days?
Well, I think many want to be YouTubers or social media influencers. It looks fun and easy, but it's actually very hard work. You need to be creative every day.
You're so right. It looks simple, but creating good content takes time and skill. What about traditional jobs? Are they still popular?
Oh yes, many people still want to be lawyers, engineers, or accountants. These jobs usually pay well and are very stable. My neighbor is an engineer and he builds bridges.
Bridges, that's amazing. He helps people travel safely. I have a friend who is a veterinarian. She takes care of sick animals all day.
I love animals. That must be a wonderful job, but also sad sometimes. What about jobs that are becoming more popular now?
Great question. I think computer jobs are very popular. Programmers, web designers, and app developers are needed everywhere. Technology is growing so fast.
Absolutely. My brother learned coding online and now he works for a big tech company. He can even work from home most days.
Working from home is nice, but some jobs need you to be in a specific place, like a barber. You can't cut hair through a computer screen.
That's true. Or a chef in a restaurant. They need to be in the kitchen to cook. Speaking of restaurants, the food industry has many different jobs.
Yes, there are waiters, bartenders, food photographers, and restaurant managers. Each job is important for the restaurant to work well.
That's a good point about teamwork. Most jobs require working with other people. Even if you work alone, you usually have a boss or customers.
Exactly. This brings us to workplace communication. Mark, what's the most important thing to remember when talking at work?
I think being respectful is number one. Always say please and thank you. These simple words make such a difference in how people see you.
I completely agree. And if you don't understand something, it's okay to ask questions. You can say, "Could you explain that again, please?" Or, "I'm not sure I understand."
That's much better than pretending you understand and making mistakes later. What about when you disagree with someone at work?
Good question. You can say, "I see your point, but I think," or, "That's interesting. What if we try this instead?" Stay calm and professional.
Yes, never get angry or shout. That looks very bad. What about asking for help when you have too much work?
You can say, "I have a lot on my plate right now. Could someone help me with this project?" Be honest about what you can do.
I have a lot on my plate. I like that expression. It means you're very busy. These phrases are so useful for English learners.
They really are. Now, let's talk about something that makes many people nervous: job interviews. Mark, what's your advice for interview preparation?
First, research the company. Learn about what they do and why you want to work there. This shows you're really interested, not just looking for any job.
That's excellent advice. Also, prepare your answers to common questions, but don't memorize them word for word. You want to sound natural, not like a robot.
Right, practice with a friend or in front of a mirror. And think about your clothes. Dress nicely, but don't wear something that makes you uncomfortable.
Good point. Comfort is important because you want to focus on the questions, not on your tight shoes. What about body language during interviews?
Smile, make eye contact, and sit up straight. Don't cross your arms because it looks like you're closed off, and definitely turn off your phone.
Oh, yes, the phone. That's so important. Nothing is worse than your phone ringing during an interview. Let's talk about some interview questions that confuse people.
One tricky question is, what's your biggest weakness? Many people don't know how to answer this honestly without sounding bad.
That's a tough one. I think you should mention a real weakness, but also explain how you're working to improve it. For example, I used to be very shy, but I joined a speaking club to practice.
Perfect. That shows self-awareness and the desire to grow. What about the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
They want to know if you have goals and if you plan to stay with the company. You can say something like, I hope to learn new skills and take on more responsibilities here.
That's a safe and good answer. It shows ambition, but also loyalty. What should people never say in an interview?
Never speak badly about your previous job or boss. Even if they were terrible, it makes you look negative and unprofessional.
Absolutely. And don't ask about vacation time or salary in the first interview. Focus on the job itself and show your interest in the work.
Great advice. Now, what about after the interview? Should you follow up?
Yes, but carefully. Send a short, polite email the next day, thanking them for their time. Don't call every day asking about the decision.
That would be annoying. One email is enough. Be patient and wait for their response.
What if you don't get the job? It's disappointing, but it's also a learning experience. You can ask for feedback to improve next time.
That's such a positive attitude. Rejection is part of the process. Even very successful people were rejected many times before finding the right opportunity.
Exactly. And sometimes a no leads you to an even better job. You never know what the future holds.
That's so true. Let's talk about something else, changing careers. Many people work in one field and then switch to something completely different.
Yes, my aunt was a teacher for 15 years and then she became a real estate agent. She says she's much happier now.
That's wonderful. It shows it's never too late to try something new. What advice would you give to someone who wants to change careers?
Start slowly. Maybe take evening classes or volunteer in the new field while keeping your current job. Learn as much as you can before making the big change.
That's very smart. And don't be afraid to start at a lower level in your new career. Experience in the new field is more valuable than a high title from your old job.
Good point. Pride can sometimes stop us from taking opportunities. What about people who want to start their own business?
Entrepreneurship is exciting but risky. My advice is to save money first and have a solid business plan. Don't quit your job on the first day.
Yes, financial planning is crucial. Many new businesses fail in the first year because people run out of money too quickly.
It's also important to learn from other successful business owners. Read books, attend seminars, and find a mentor if possible.
Mentors are so valuable. Having someone who has already walked the path can save you from making expensive mistakes.
Absolutely. Whether you work for someone else or start your own business, continuous learning is the key to success in any career.
I love that message. Learning never stops. The world changes so fast that we all need to keep updating our skills.
That's especially true with technology. Jobs that didn't exist 10 years ago are now very common. Who knows what new jobs will appear in the next decade?
It's exciting to think about. Maybe there will be space tour guides or AI trainers. The possibilities are endless.
Space tour guides, I love that idea. Well, Mark, we've covered so much today. Different types of jobs, workplace communication, interviews, and career changes.
We really have. I hope our listeners feel more confident about their job search and career planning after this conversation.
I do too. Remember, everyone, finding the right job takes time. don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen immediately. Keep learning, keep trying, and stay positive.
That's perfect advice, Emily. And to all our listeners, we'd love to hear about your job experiences. Please leave a comment and tell us what you do or what job you're dreaming about.
Yes, please share your stories. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful English conversations like this one.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this conversation was useful for your English learning journey.
Until next time, keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, there's a perfect job out there for everyone.
Goodbye, everyone, and good luck with your careers.
See you next time.